Hmm. Well, we'll just roll with it. Hey, hello everybody, and it's Alsonic, and welcome to another reaction video. New reaction to, well, not up yet, almost. The video, at least we're doing a live reaction. It doesn't start until in 3 minutes. Yeah, we're doing this live. Oops, sorry. That. Yep, it's not really quite up yet. NGS Headline. Another reaction to NGS Headline. Why am I sitting in the dark? Because, I was going to turn the lights on, and I thought, what the heck? Let's roll with it. Because it's almost the spooky season's almost come up, right? The month of October. So I figured, just leave the lights out. Why not? Ooh, spooky. Plus, I also kind of had the lights out earlier because I was trying to work on some videos for next month, if you know what I do on that channel. Yeah, the month of horror. Trying to work on some videos all night. And I didn't get any sleep. That's the first, this time around, it wasn't even, usually I play PSO2 New Genesis. I do a live video on it before doing an NGS headline, like, later on, a few hours later. But this time it wasn't. It was like me trying to work on some other videos. It was just recorded, not done live. Something I was trying to do. You'll just have to see what they are and wait and see what they are until next October. But I'll probably get into that later. Because I know they're going to show something for like Halloween in this NGS headline. Yeah, NGS headline for September 26th at 5 o'clock a.m. PDT, 7 o'clock p.m. for me, and it's reacting to it live. Let's start in 2 minutes. 4 minutes. Yeah, that's why I'm sitting in the dark. Kind of little. Yeah, can't see behind me in the dark because, well, I can, but from your perspective, you can. Looks a little creepy, doesn't it? Get used to it. Because that's what you're going to see in the month of October. We sit in the dark a whole lot throughout all my videos. In the month of October, nothing but horror. Yep. Hey, there it is. Ah. Yeah. Huh. Right. Third Lasix. I thought I was like, ooh. What the frick? Yeah, because it's dark in here, and they're going to show stuff for Halloween in here, of course, because the next month has to do with everything for October, right? And just headline. So in the dark, kind of fitting, right? We're not there quite yet. It's the last week of September before that month, but yeah. So here I am, live reaction to September 26th at 5 o'clock a.m. to 7 o'clock a.m., excuse me, 5 o'clock a.m. To, yeah, 7 o'clock a.m. for me, upcoming information by Hero Rai. Let's see it, Hero Rai. Yep. NGS Headline of September 26th. Of course, they're going to show stuff for Halloween event. Another collab, of course. Another collab. Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of what we do already know so far. And, yeah, another upcoming collab aside from what the collabs are going to show us. Yeah, it's like multiple collabs and probably another bit of episode part 3 of episode 6. Yeah, those are some things I think we already kind of know what they're going to show us. But let's see. Yeah, it's dark in my room. Kind of, I was going to turn the lights on, like I said, but then I thought, leave the lights off. Kind of fitting for, because they're going to be talking about the month of October updates for the month of October, what's coming up in the month of October, which will be, of course, the Halloween event. Halloween season event. Yeah, here we go. This is that. Let's start. There it is. Starting. NGS Headline. Right, let's see it.
Welcome back, everybody, to NGS Headline.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's 9 p.m. So let's get started with NGS
Hello,
Headline.
Arai.
I'm the host of this show, Hiro Arai, the official NGS navigator.
Yes.
Here to
Hello.
bring you the latest info on NGS. This is the second broadcast this month. How are you all doing?
Yep. Second
The
broadcast.
ongoing seasonal event,
Alright,
Autumn
good.
2023, is offering limited time quests.
Yep.
If you haven't tried these yet, give them a try. You can win Autumn 2023 SP Scratch tickets to obtain weapon camo and other items, as well as rewards for seasonal points and titles. Once again, this program is to inform players about the present and future of Sega's online RPG, PSO2 New Genesis, or NGS for short, with info on current operations, future updates, campaigns, and more.
Okay.
This is a pre-recorded broadcast. If you would like to watch it in Japanese, you can check it out on the Japanese NGS YouTube channel.
Yeah. Notice Manon's
Without
new
further ado,
outfit was
let's
in
move
the
on to the updates you've all been waiting for.
picture. I didn't comment on that. Manon's new outfit was in the picture before this actually began. Oh, yeah, now I'll just mention that.
I'd like to share some info on the October updates.
Yep, alright, let's see.
Let's start with the video.
Of course, they're probably gonna show stuff for a Halloween event. First half of Halloween season event. Pretty much. And what else in the October update? That's why I feel like we already do know. Limit time quest, Night Chill Battle, okay. Night Chill Battle. Limit time quest. For October. Of course, we did not expect that, or kind of forgot about limit time quest. Right. Forgot about that. Sorry. Yep, I knew it. Of course, they said that in the
I'll try to be
roadmap.
an instructor worthy of the stories.
I need to meet up with a research team member.
Something wrong? Well, what do you think? Since I'm going to be training new recruits and all, I thought I'd get myself a new outfit.
Her too? Okay. Ah, return to Floration Sector update. What? Oh. Returns Exploration Sector update. What is this? Huh? There's an update on the Exploration Sector of Return. They added more to Return that was already aside from what was already there. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Why would... Now you see Starlesses in Return, not just Alio anymore. Yeah, Starlesses are in their thumbnail again. Which is Alio. So it looks like. Unless what? Those aren't Starlesses? Kinda look like them to me. Yeah. Yeah, Starless. Look at this guy. Starless Gigantics. Yep, join the fray. Ooh, my quad. Down on my quad. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this a little... Rank 3 increase on all enemies and those things you go through. Some kind of rig. Faster travel through a town, I guess. Yeah, that's what we're seeing. Yeah, okay. This is the low. New Starless boss in the new combat forces more intense. Finding rig defense for town rank 3. Yeah, just on higher rank and finding rig defense. I feel like a lot of people don't do the rig defenses. Real station lands. Ah, new features. More new features in Korea 3. Okay. What the heck? Right, Korea Nag inside the Korea space. Really? So you have a Alliance Nag. A Nag, a creative Nag. Yeah, there's a Nag inside the Korea space now. So just a reason Nag. Okay. Alliance Mag, that's what they call it. I didn't mistake from what I just saw there. What it look like. Mushroom builds. Ah, that reminds me of like Mushroom Zone or Mushroom Kingdom. You know what those are from? Yeah. That's a mushroom. Now level 80. What? Okay. Ah, I can do level 80 now. Yep. They increase the cap to level 80. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Backdrops. More big backdrops. Alright. They're not showing the Halloween event yet. Just other stuff. But, alright, that's great. Of course, sure, why not? Shoot the hoodies. They look like hoodies. Kind of like hoodies. Baggy. They're just baggy jeans and... Yeah, of course they're hoodies. It's suits. It's set sleeve hoodies. Yeah. Right. Hairstyle and accessories. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah. You load again, dancing. What the hell? The hip bomb and everything? What? Alright. What the? What is that? That was weird. Fan service. Okay. What? Oh my god. Just... their emotions get so weird. Silly. My god. I see someone running around like that the entire time. What in the world? That's a silly one.
What did you think?
That's alright, nice,
Let me
good.
walk you through the updates with some slides.
They actually updated exploration of Pretend. How about that?
Starting October 4th,
Starless is
the
around
limited
there.
time quest, Night Chill Battle, will be available on the Kanai Isle in Aelio. In this quest, you have to destroy all the enemies that appear across multiple waves within a time limit. It features the stage from Blazing Battle, released in August, but the enemies that appear and the placement of stage elements are different. You can increase the time limit by destroying a certain number of target enemies or by destroying enemies with special markers. Defeat the enemy efficiently and make the most of your time to clear all the waves.
Mm-hmm.
New limited time tasks and title tasks will be added that can be accomplished by completing this quest. Tackle this quest to obtain seasonal points and special scratch tickets.
Right.
We'll also be holding ARC's records for this limited time quest. This time, parties and all classes for Night Chill Battle will be eligible, and 2 or more people can participate by taking on the challenge during the event period.
Ah. Okay.
You'll need to make good use of stage mechanics and party composition to conquer this challenging quest, so try to devise your own unique strategy and aim for the high score. Although not introduced in the video, 3 types of special AC scratch tickets are on the way. First, in NGS Hairstyle Revival, tons of NGS spec hairstyles from the past will be re-released. Be sure to check the lineup to see if there are any of your favorite hairstyles, or some that you missed out on. The scratch count bonus includes powerful augment capsules like Halfinale S and Hyel Domina S. Next, Rewind Collection October 2023 features a selection of AC scratch ticket prizes with NGS specs that were released in October and November in the past. The scratch count bonus includes the return of motion change items such as Dash Witch Chair EX. ARCs who already have this motion change registered can recycle it into consumables at Item Recycle.
Phantasy scratches.
In addition, Type 1 Voice Collect October 2023 and Type 2 Voice Collect October 2023 scratch tickets are also coming.
Okay.
These are voice tickets released for PSO2 in Japan, divided by type.
Okay.
This array of items
nice.
will make character creation a joy. On October 11th,
there she is.
we'll release Chapter 6, Part 3 of the main story.
Right. Ina's in her outfit.
Manon takes on an
too.
assignment as a surveyor to resurvey Halfa. Ina is a new instructor, and the protagonist becomes a guardian, with the three of them struggling to fulfill their roles. The protagonist meets Ina and Manon while fighting off the Starless, appearing around Halfa and handling requests from people.
Her outfit looks nice,
What do
actually.
they end up overhearing? I hope everyone is looking forward to seeing how the tale of the arcs and Halfa progresses.
Yeah, of course her old outfit
We're
was great
updating
and
the Retum
everything,
region.
but... Yeah.
A new object, the Warp Saucer, will be added to each exploration sector in Retum and to the Maquad lower level combat sector.
Those things help with faster travel, I
Warp
guess.
saucers are nifty new objects that allow for high-speed movement up to 5 times in succession by pressing the right button at the right time.
Yeah, right.
Each exploration sector will
Faster-
also include a new
faster
trial
travel.
called Tames Trapping to capture Tames within a time limit, as well as Minen, which was introduced
Somewhat
in the
faster.
Aleo region.
That's what I'm seeing right there in the video there to show.
High-level
New styles in
Gigantics,
this.
Dread Enemies, and Recon Gigants will be added to Roof Maquad. Like in Aleo, Starless Gigantics invasions will occur,
Level 84. Level cap increased.
and Gigantics throughout Retum will be bumped up to level 84. Roof
Jeez.
Maquad, in particular, will have more high-level enemies, so be sure to prepare thoroughly before taking it on.
Yeah. Of course.
Dread enemies level 80 and higher will now drop C Dreadkeeper 5. In addition to drops, C Dreadkeeper 5 can also be obtained through Exchange Augment Capsule in the Item Lab. We've also got new Starless enemies for you to take on. There are a number of tricky enemies that require a new approach. Part destruction is the key to success, so be aggressive when taking on these enemies. Title tasks will also be added in conjunction with the Retum update. Completion conditions are based on completing the added trials and defeating enemies, so explore and earn titles as you go.
Right.
In addition, a mysterious floating island will appear above Roof Maquad after this update.
Whoa.
More details will follow in the November update, so keep an eye out for more info.
Okay.
Get ready to protect the rigs. We're adding Rank 3 to the Urgent Quest Mining Rig Defense Retum. Rank 3 will increase the levels of enemies and add Starless to
Rank
each wave.
3. Urgent Quest.
New Starless
those
boss
are one of
enemies
the-
will also join the fray, intensifying the battle.
They seem like it from my own
Other
observation,
features include the addition of warp saucers, which will make it easier to move around, and changes
Because it
to the
feels
background
like-
music, creating a
feels like one
whole
of the
new
least
combat
done
experience.
urgent quests. The mining rig defenses. I
In
feel like one
addition,
of the least
we're
done,
holding an ARC's records for
just
field
from what
races.
I've seen.
This time, we're looking for the best time on West Retum Dash Stage 1.
The Starless is in,
And you can
inside
participate by taking on the
Mining
challenge
rig
during the event
defense.
period.
Ben,
A new
really?
build part
Oh,
for
yeah,
Alliance
that's
spaces
what-
called the Alliance Mag can be leveled
Alliance
up by
Mag.
the Alliance.
This space mag called the Lance
The
Mag.
Alliance Mag
Oh.
allows players to spend Genesis points to obtain up to 5 different boost effects at the same time, such as HP up and Experience up. These
Boost
boosts
effects.
can also be used by players who are not in the Alliance. The boost effects can be upgraded to more powerful effects by using the new N Alliance points.
This is
N Alliance
new
points are
materials.
shared by the entire Alliance and can be obtained by completing Alliance tasks accepted from Tim, the Alliance activity support, or by clearing the Lucille exploration. We encourage everyone to work together to level up their Alliance mag so it can help in battle. A new Noct series of build parts is coming soon. These are neon, club-style build parts that look great at night. So pick them up with some Genesis points and give your creative or Alliance space a new atmosphere.
Those look kind of nice. Yeah.
The Mushroom Build Parts Pack will be available in the AC shop with a mushroom theme perfect for fall.
Oh, yeah. Of
These
course.
build parts feature
Fall.
cute designs like mushroom houses and mushroom beds. The mushrooms also glow at night, creating a magical atmosphere.
Ugh.
The pack also comes with a new building material, log walls, which are a perfect match for natural settings. So we hope everyone gets good use out of them.
A lot like glow. Alright.
Next, we have a variety of enhancements, functional improvements, and new features for you. First,
Level 80.
class level 80 will be unlocked,
Class skills.
and new class
more
skills
class
will be added.
skills.
The purpose of these new class skills is to balance the use of long-range weapons in multiplayer, and will only be added to certain classes where applicable.
That's nice. That's
We
nice to
invite
know.
you to try out the new class skills.
Alright.
In addition, maximize enemy level and clear difficulty multiplier maximization set will be added to Trainia challenge settings. Both of these can be used to aim for higher rankings in ARC's records, so make good use of them to climb the ladder. The specifications of all dual quests will be partially changed.
I'm limit
First,
to
the time limit for quests will be changed from 5 to 10 minutes. The clear rank requirement will remain the same, so if you are
Dual
aiming for
quests.
better rewards, the difficulty level will be the same as before, but clearing
I've done
itself
those.
will be significantly easier.
No.
Second, during the dual quest, the boost effects of region mags will be disabled, and the HP of enemies that spawn will be reduced, allowing the dual quest to be played without being affected by the region mag status. These changes will make dual quests easier to play than ever before, so if you haven't tried them yet, we encourage you to do so. In addition, we will improve the fact that it was difficult to see the lock-on marker when it overlapped with the core and other parts of the enemy during battle. The marker will now be easier to see in a variety of situations. Try it out and see what you think. Second, the item lab will now display the number of available support items, allowing the user to enhance items based on the quantity in their inventory.
Okay.
In addition, Generate Add-on Skill 4 and Generate Add-on Skill 5 will be added. Add-on Skill 4 requires 100 more class cubes, but the skill level generated will be 15 or higher.
Okay. Sure.
Add-on Skill 5 requires 5 N Master Cubes, a special item that can be obtained through means such as title rewards. The skill level generated will always be 20.
Okay.
Soon you'll be able to create individual cell shading settings for different characters within the same account. To enable this change, the cell shading settings will move from the options to the salon under the Edit Miscellaneous menu. We recognize this may take some getting used to, but we hope it will allow everyone to make good use of the feature. When cell shading settings moves to the salon, those settings will be saved when you register looks. In addition, we'll be adding the ability to set cell shading settings for NPCs and other players. So we hope you'll enjoy playing around with these
Cell
new
shading.
options.
Like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. That's
We'll
what I
also
think
be
of when
adding
I see
player
cell
movement motion
shading.
correction to the options.
Well, I don't know
This
why
feature
that's
will
just
make
always
movement
comes
more
to mind.
natural. Try it out in the field and see for yourself.
Wind Waker from
In
Legend of
addition,
Zelda.
we'll be adding the ability to register frequently used portable holograms as favorites. Registering favorites will make portable holograms even easier to use. In other news, the maximum number of favorites can be registered for perform emotes will be expanded to 100. With up to 100 favorites, players can engage in a wider range of communication.
Okay.
Furthermore,
Well,
we'll be adding a tab to the Salon's Select
100.
Accessories screen. Please note that the order of some of the tabs will change to accommodate this addition. Accessories should now be easier to find, so feel free to give it a try.
okay. Yeah,
What's
there's new
more,
features.
we're adding a new backdrop for ARC's IDs.
Hmm.
You can
Alright.
unlock it by earning the required number of title points. Start
Oh,
stacking
okay,
title
so-
points so you can add some swagger to your ARC's ID.
Swagger.
Next up, we've got the new
Super.
AC scratch ticket, Street Beat. In addition to outerwear with long sleeve hoodies and
what?
street style dancewear with baggy
Oh,
pants,
man.
it also includes a new version of the popular dance emote.
Hmm.
Be sure to check out the scratch count bonus for alternate versions of the fan service motion changes included in the scratch ticket prizes.
What is that lotion?
Those were the
Oh.
updates for the first half of October.
That's nice.
Now,
just the
let's
first
look
half?
at info for the second half of October and beyond, starting with this video.
This is the first half. Huh. Okay. Nice that they had more in there than just Halloween stuff. Yeah, they showed more stuff than just Halloween. Of course they're gonna have a Halloween event, they said that. Yeah, there it is. There's the Halloween event. Right there. I guess it's nice that they didn't start it out with that to begin with. Ooh. Doing it in Rattan City? Halloween in Rattan? Not what? Not just Central City anymore? Oh, that's nice. Interesting. Reaper Raffle, what the frick? Assume again. Still in Central City. I guess they just had a new decoration for Rattan. It's still the same as last year with the Halloween theme in Central. That's neat. Now they decorated Rattan. Oh, yeah, seasonal weapon. Haunted Domain. Limit time Ranger quest. Haunted Domain. Okay. I thought the first limit time quest they showed was spooky or something. Kinda has a night theme to it. Haunted Domain. Okay. No. Yeah. New dual quests. Oh. Yeah. Starless is... Still have not done dual quests yet. No. Maybe because I figured I have no doubt that I'm gonna get taken out like that, even if I try. Well, yeah, it's extremely hard difficulty. It doesn't seem all that unpredictable to me. One of the reasons why I'm like, well, I could try, but yeah. If you're playing as fighter, yeah, you're gonna get... Fighter is one of the more difficult classes to play as, so of course you're gonna get knocked out when you're at close range. Pretty easily compared to other classes. I know that from experience. NGS Season 25. What the heck is Radigan took on the Mac? That's school. Science, it looked like a science lab almost. What in the world? Oh, here's that collab. Okay. Friggin'. Yeah, login bonuses. Yeah. Friggin' style. Look at the items of a cosplay of Wu Omnins. Amanu. The Jude Shrek. Armando. Ah, they're kinda hard to pronounce for me. Japanese names. Ooh. Yeah. Build parts. What? A skull. A skull? Ah! Spooky. Ha. Yeah, yep. Background. Friggin'. Spaghetti! Or spaghetti? I don't know. Spaghetti? Spaghetti? I don't know. What am I saying? Weird. It rhymes, no? Spaghetti? Spaghetti? Oh. Spaghetti? Wait. Ugh. Weapons. Ammo. Shotgun. Ammo right there. Wait, what is a shotgun camo as an automatic weapon? What? Shut. Friggin' emotes. What in the world? What am I seeing there? A more limited time quest. Prison plant interception. What? Yeah. Ah! Oh! Easily scratched to get Monster Masquerade back for 2023. Those are nice. That's what Shine was wearing. A bit of it. Oh, that hoodie. I like a Grim Reaper outfit. Kinda. Not really. Did it? Yeah, it did say Grim Reaper. Oh, it said Grim Reaper in there, of course. I was, that's why I said it looked like one. You can set it down there. Something like that. Spooky Halloween. Cosmetics. That's why I said it's like a fashion simulator. Huh. This game. Was it been bitten by a vampire? I think that's what I saw, but I didn't look at it long enough. Empty syringe. Weapon combo. Harvester. A scythe. I kinda like this scythe. A zombie. Yep, all for Halloween. A little too fast, but okay, fast zombies. It's just infected. Not fully a zombie. Is that what they say in zombie lore? It's just infected, just recently turned. Not a full dead corpse. Not a complete zombie. The slow ones are a zombie. The fast ones are just infected. Like they recently turned. Huh. Like they were still alive. Just before the turn.
What did you think?
Yeah.
Let me summarize the updates with some slides.
That's what it looked like, what they were doing with the motions. Motion
The limited
zombies.
time event Halloween 2023 starts on October 18th.
October 2, okay. Yeah, they kind of did
This
that
time,
last year.
It's not just Central City getting a
Not
Halloween
around the
makeover.
first week.
Rhythm City is also
Wow.
putting on a costume.
At least I
Be sure to
remember one
visit the
year they
region
did that.
maps, which have been turned into pumpkins.
It was like a,
Shiemi will be the
Unless it was
navigator for
taken
this
from
seasonal
memory.
event, looking sharp in her Halloween threads.
River sucks
Since
off.
enemies are getting stronger, she is working on enhancing the strength of the arcs, and she would like your assistance. Talk to Shiemi and help her out. During the event, enemies that appear in the Retum region will become seasonal enemies.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Then
earn
return
seasonal
now.
points by defeating them. So collect as many points as you can while you
Not
help out
just
Shiemi,
Elio.
and use them to get a variety of items in the seasonal points exchange shop.
Or is this only in
Reaper
Return
Rappies
now,
will
not
rise
in
from the
Alien?
grave in their cute costumes.
With both Alien
And
and
keep an
Return
eye
now?
out for the trick-or-treat Emperor Rappy, always ready for Halloween.
Emperor
At
Ravu.
the seasonal points
Oh,
exchange
Reaper
shop,
Ravu.
you can get the stamp
Trick or
Rappy and
treat,
Leo Lin
right, what am I
Halloween,
saying?
a different
it's
color
trick or
version
treat
of the
Emperor
Russian
Rappy.
changed glide
Oops.
chopper,
I
star
just read
and
that.
augment capsules useful
Of
for
course the
dual
Reaper
quests.
Rappers, those are old. Trick or treat Emperor Rapper is new. Ooh, yeah. I was like,
In
Red
addition,
Reaper Rapper
You
is
can get
Emperor
a scratch
Rapper.
ticket
What?
for the Halloween
Weird.
2023 special scratch.
Ugh, I misread that.
The Branaga
What?
series of
Yeah,
8-star
no, it's
rarity weapons will be available at the seasonal event.
Logging the weapon series.
Weapons available at the seasonal
Plus
points
60.
exchange shop will have an enhancement level of plus 60 and a level 6 potential. They will also
Plus
have
70.
augments added and their enhancement cap increased to plus 70.
Plus 70. Yeah.
The augment Sezun Holofib 2023 is
70 was
also
the
affixed
highest.
to help you battle enemies during the seasonal event.
We're sued.
Event tasks and titles will be added for the
Sezun
Halloween
again.
2023 seasonal event.
Mhm.
By completing the tasks, you can earn rewards including seasonal points, Gold Prim Sword 2, Gold Prim Armor 2, and N Master Cubes. You can also obtain the weapon camo Branaga Almaty by completing the title task, so be sure to take this chance to get your hands on it.
Okay.
The limited time urgent quest, Haunted Domain, is eerily floating your way. The main feature of this urgent quest, which occurs in the Trainia-like space, is that participants are equipped with the special armament Mobile Cannon ECS during the entire quest. In this special quest, enemies that can only be successfully attacked with a specific element will spawn, and only the unique elemental bullets used with the Mobile Cannon ECS can destroy these enemies.
We have
This
to use
quest
a
will
little
be
cannon.
accepted as an urgent
sounds
quest
like-
for Retum, so be sure to watch for it.
What is said there, that's what it kind of sounds like.
In addition, we'll be holding a Trainia Arcs Records. This time, it's for Narrow Cage Rank 2 Solo for all classes. And you can participate just by taking on the challenge during the event period. Halloween 2023 Special Scratch will only be available during this event period. It features new weapon camo, like the rugged Almaty CVM1 and Gurren Vari, as well as new accessories and other items. Some of the items that can be won in the Halloween 2023 Special Scratch will be added to the regular Special Scratch prizes after the event period. But they will be harder to win. So if there are any items you have your eye on, it's a good idea to get as many prizes as possible during the event period. Exclusive scratch tickets can be obtained at the Seasonal Points Exchange Shop, as well as through limited time quests.
Yeah.
The new dual
There's
quest,
a dual
Dual Phase
quest.
3, is reaching out to slap you with a glove. This battle will take place on the West Alio seaside against Zelda,
Slap with a
the new
glove.
Starless boss enemy. The sleek, distinctive Zelvin unleashes attacks from the fins
Zelvin.
on its arms and hits with an all-powerful
Zelvin.
lightning-clad attack.
Those are red. What?
This is a high difficulty
Zelvin.
quest, but you can gain an advantage by collecting augments effective in dual
Zelvin.
quests from the Seasonal Points Exchange Shop and limited time quest drops.
Is that like Zelda's
This quest can be accepted
counterpart?
at the quest counter.
Like
New items will
alternate
be added to the
counterpart from
exchange
another
augment
reality?
capsule at the
Zelda
item lab.
instead Zelda? What am I saying? Never mind. I can tell.
You
It's
can
an
exchange
anime.
for
They
C
tell them.
Grand Dread Keeper
Right.
by combining the
That's what it
C
said there,
Irregis
was I not?
Fugia
Never mind.
drop in Dual Phase
That's the
3
news
with
stuff.
C Dread Keeper 5.
Lost in New Zealand on the seaside of West Alien.
In addition, the C Ret Sovereign dropped from the new ranked enemies in the Maquad lower level combat sector in Retum can be synthesized with augment capsules from Retum and exchanged for C High Ret Dominant.
Right. I have not
A
played the
title
dual
test
quest
will
still.
also be added along with Dual Phase 3.
Right.
By completing this title task, you
Oh,
can earn
capsules.
Garoa and Lightning themed title icons.
Those look nice.
Title icons can be set as the titles on your ARC's ID in the same way as conventional titles,
Right.
so you can combine them with other titles you have.
Four different colors.
Completing the title task
Oh.
can net you other
Six.
valuable items
That's
such
what
as
I'm
the
seeing there.
N Master Cube, as
Oh,
well
no,
as
never
rewards
mind.
including vital gauges
is
themed
five.
after Garoa,
I've seen that
Rosa,
one before.
Orange, Ran, and Liu Lin.
Yep, the new system.
A new rank will be
Right.
added to the Maquad lower level combat sector in Retum.
Right.
Enemies will have their levels increased,
In the
and
combat
starless
sector.
enemies and boss enemies will appear.
Yeah.
The newly placed warp saucer
nice.
objects will allow you to move around more easily.
Wireless
We
enemies
encourage
and
you to give it a
bosses
try.
will spawn.
In addition, Mission
Return.
Pass Season 25 is
Down
on the
in
way.
there.
Starting with NGS Season 25, there will be more items obtainable as normal rewards.
This looks like wow.
In addition to items
Oh,
like stamps
this is
and
fast.
accessories, valuable
Duh.
items such as personal shop use 3 days and SG scratch ticket prize slips will carry over in the lineup. Gold rewards will include accessories with the same look as the Leah Sholvacudor unit released in PSO2, as well as new and unique accessories. Grab these while you can. To add to that, build parts with school and nightclub motifs reminiscent of PSO2 furnishings will make a comeback.
Wait, hold
Purchasing these with Star Gems will unlock tons of new possibilities for decorating your creative space and alliance space.
on. Warp saucer. Oh,
Starting after the scheduled
Yeah,
maintenance
collab.
on October 18th, we'll be holding a collaboration with the anime Spriggan, which, through a
Alongside the
combination of
Hollywood
2D animation and 3D CG, vividly brought to life the legendary comic that took the world by storm in the 90s. In addition to a scratch ticket, where you can get collab items, our collab with the Spriggan anime will feature limited time login bonuses during the collab period. If you log into the game while the collab is running, you can get life-size cutouts of protagonist Yu Ominae and other characters as build parts. Be sure to log in to the game during the collab to snag this swag. I've also got some info on the new AC Scratch ticket, Spriggan style. This AC Scratch ticket is packed with collab items from the Spriggan anime, including avatar items for cosplaying as Yu Ominae and Jean Jacquemin, weapon camo based on firearms and knives that appear in the story, an Arkham Corporation logo sticker, as well as emotes, stamps, a poster that you can use in your creative space, build parts modeled after out-of-place artifacts known as O-parts, and more. Please note that aside from the collab items, the lineup will include items from past AC Scratch tickets. The limited time quest, Drazen Plant Interception, is coming on October 25th. This 24-player quest features back-to-back battles with Megalodics versions of Doldoris Vera and Nils Vera.
I sure saw that in there, did I not?
Normal
The
enemies
drills?
will also appear during the
Yeah, it's
battle,
right there, isn't
so
it?
watch out for the attacks of the Megalodics boss enemies and split up to take them down.
Right.
Along with this quest, We'll also be adding new limited time tasks and title tasks that can be completed by finishing the quest. So be sure to take it on to get the seasonal points, titles, and Halloween 2023 SP scratch tickets. We'll also be holding a field race ARCS records. This time, it will be for the Central Retum Board Stage 1 solo for all classes, and you can participate just by taking on the challenge during the event period. Don't scream! That's just our new AC scratch ticket, Monster Masquerade 2023. Bring Halloween to life with bat-themed wear, scary nurse outfits, and poncho outerwear with a Reaper motif, plus motion change items.
For
For the scratch count
it
bonus,
looks like what?
check out alternate versions of the zombie motion change items included in the scratch ticket
Motion
prizes.
zombie motion. Insane.
That's all for the update information I have for today.
That's nice.
Moving
Alright.
on to the next segment.
Alright. Yeah, that's all nice.
NGS Operation Report.
Operation report. Okay.
For
Alrighty.
this segment, the NGS Operation Report, I, Hiro Arai, select questions and comments from players to bring to the development and live operation teams and bring you their answers. Here is the first one.
Alright.
Can you add more opportunities for lower rarity weapons to play a more active role? Here is our team's response. In the October 11th update, we will make it easier to enhance the strength of lower rarity weapons. For 8-star rarity weapons or below, we will be increasing the chance of them dropping with preset skills. That was their answer. Let's move on to the next question.
Ooh.
It's easier to get a higher score on the random challenge records when accepting them at a lower level. Can you please fix this? Here's what the team had to say. This issue has mainly been happening with Trainio, but it will be improved with the new addition of maximize enemy levels and clear difficulty multiplier maximization set challenges to Trainio, making it so that the higher the level is, the easier it will be to get into the upper ranks. That was their response. Let's look at the next question. I would like to see more uses for EX cubes and class EX cubes, as they are piling up in my inventory. Here's the reply from the team. Add-on skill 4, which was introduced today, will require a lot of class EX cubes. Furthermore, we plan on having EX cubes be required in a future update for an upcoming system that allows you to modify the performance of photon arts and techniques. That was their reply.
Oh.
It's great to see
Now they're doing
expansions
that.
that bring new value to existing items. Please
That's
sit tight
something
until
that
this is implemented. Let's move on
reminds me
to
of
another
something they
question.
had in the
Is
first
it
game.
possible to shorten
It's
the
such a
wait time for
classic.
starting quests? Here is our team's answer.
Oh.
We are
Impatient.
considering including a system to start quests immediately as soon as the maximum number of participants have been reached, regardless of the time remaining.
That's a win.
We plan on gradually adapting this feature to quests, starting with select quests that are suitable for implementation. That was their answer. It would be nice to be able to play with quicker pacing. We will be working on this as soon as possible, so please wait until it's ready. Let's move on to the final question. The Augment Exchange Shop menu is too long, and it's hard to find the capsules that I'm looking for. Do you have any plans to organize it?
Search bar or
Here is our
something.
team's response.
Hmm.
We plan on
Wow.
adjusting the lineup for augment capsules that can be exchanged under exchange enhancement materials in the item lab in a future update. Next, we will add in augment capsules that could not be exchanged until now and take out those that are underutilized, making the augment capsules you need easier to find.
Alright.
That was their response. That's all for our Q&A today. Moving forward, I will
Good,
continue
yeah,
to select
great.
and bring your questions and feedback to the development and operations teams and share their answers with you. Please also let us know your thoughts and questions with the hashtag NGS Headline on X, formerly Twitter, and other platforms. Moving on to the next segment.
X, formerly Twitter.
NGS Satellite Information. Now let's
There
move
we
on
go.
from updates and talk about some other NGS related info.
To show the next
I'm
3
sure it will
classes.
get you even more excited for the game.
Level out
Let's
campaign
get started.
thing.
Starting today,
Oh.
September 26th, we will be holding our new and returning ARC's Call to Arms campaign. Players that post on X, formerly Twitter, to encourage new and returning ARCs to play NGS, and then
that's
fill out
weird.
the submission form, will later receive 100 SG and an avatar item of popular PSO2 character, Matoi. In addition, if a new or returning player sees your post and fills out the submission form with your player info, both you and that player will receive 400 SG. What's more, new and returning players will also receive useful items such as boost items along with the Matoi avatar item just by logging in during this period. So please take advantage of this opportunity to play NGS. Please check the announcement on the official NGS site for more details, which will include info on eligible accounts for returning players and more. The Creative Space contest will begin on September 27th. Post screenshots and videos of your own creative space to X, formerly Twitter, and submit them via the application form to enter. Prizes include an AC 5000 ticket and rental C-Space 1 tickets amounting up to a full year, and being featured as an official creative space at a later date. We look forward to seeing your signature structures and innovative ideas. Let's
here we
introduce
go.
our
Yep.
campaigns for October.
Yep.
Starting October 4th, we will be holding the Gear Up Your Class Special Campaign Part 2
Part
to
2.
support with leveling up specific classes. This time, the 3 eligible classes are Hunter, Ranger, and Force, and we will release limited time tasks that can be completed
Hunter,
by leveling
Ranger,
them
and
up.
Force classes.
Change to an eligible class, then reach the target level and defeat enemies to earn commemorative plates that can be displayed in your creative space, as well as a luxurious
Item
completion
enhancement
reward
boosts.
that can be earned by leveling up all 3 classes.
Gift items and item enhancement boosts.
You can receive already enhanced Hextra series weapons
Right.
and some support items, plus an item enhancement boost as well, making this a unique opportunity to try classes you may never have played before. Similar campaigns will also be held for
2 of
classes
those
not
I've not
covered
played
this time,
before.
so look out for
Again.
those.
Sure. I'm playing Ranger
Phantasy Star
Gunner yet.
Remix is a music event that will be held to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Phantasy Star series, in which
I have the old
PSO series
outfits.
songs will be remixed by various musicians and played alongside newly drawn illustrations. The event will be held on YouTube and social media platforms. Please enjoy a vast array of remixes between October 11th and November 22nd.
Alright.
To add to the fun, anyone who logs into the game after the end of maintenance on October 11th and before the start of maintenance on November 22nd will receive weekly music discs containing the remixed songs, as well as posters of the illustrations that can be used in Creative Space.
Okay.
We will also be holding an in-game movie concert, so please join us. Please check the player's site later for details. Prior to the event, we have prepared a teaser video of Phantasy Star Remix for your viewing pleasure.
Oh. Okay. What the heck? What the heck?
Next
Ooh, that
up
was
is
pretty
this.
neat. Ooh. Nice.
To commemorate the 10th anniversary of PSO2 and the 35th anniversary of the Phantasy Star series, we will release a commemorative Blu-ray edition of the orchestra concert Sympathy 2023, held at Bunkamura Orchard Hall in Tokyo on January 21st.
Honestly, this.
Buyers will receive bonus CDs containing the live performance of the soundtrack, as well as an item code to obtain the same in-game items as the ticket purchase bonus.
Ah.
For more details, please check the announcement that will be posted on the Sympathy 2023 special site at a later date.
That's just funny.
Lastly,
nice.
here's some info on a new collaboration.
Oh, here we go. Another collaboration.
We're happy to announce a collaboration between NGS and Frame Arms' Frame Arms Girl, the popular original plastic model content by Kotobukiya. The collaboration features Fresvel Otter.
Okay.
In addition to cast parts, suits, and accessories, many other collab items will be
What is
available,
that?
including weapon camo, emotes, and build parts.
That
Here is
reminds
a
me
brief
of something
introduction to
that's...
Frame Arms and Frame Arms Girl. Frame Arms is an original robot model kit series created by Kotobukiya.
I don't want to say what
By
that reminds
attaching
me
the
of.
outer parts, armor, to the common core body, frame architect, you can easily build robots of various designs. And by reconfiguring the frame and armor,
The
you
logo
can
of
create
that.
infinite variations.
Okay.
Frame Arms Girl is a spin-off with Bishoujo versions of each unit from the Frame Arms mecha line that features 3mm diameter holes and PVC wrists, allowing you to use a vast range of items such as MSG Weapon Unit Series items, Frame Arms Series weapons, and exterior parts.
Look like a force cast or
Both
something.
series
Force
have high
user that happens to be
compatibility
a
and
cast.
expandability, allowing you to create your
That's what
own
that looks
original
like.
bodies and characters. This was a popular collab in the past on PSO2, so stay tuned for more details.
Oh, it exists. If I don't remember. or
That's
recall
all for
seeing
this
it.
episode of NGS Headline.
We have overlooked it. Never noticed.
Please share your thoughts
Right.
and feedback on this program and the game using the hashtag NGS Headline.
Right.
Together, we can make NGS an even more fantastic game. As a representative of the users, I will continue to work with the development team to make NGS a more enjoyable game for everyone. And I look forward to your continued support.
Right. Yep.
The next
Wow.
episode of NGS Headline will be on Tuesday, October 31st. We'll be focusing mainly on the updates coming in November.
On Halloween Day. What?
Don't
Halloween
forget to
Day.
like and subscribe.
October 31st. It's a Halloween Day.
Now then, Arcs,
Oh.
I'll see you at the next NGS Headline.
Thanks for watching here on Tuesday night. I'll see you on next NGS Headline. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later, right? Thanks again as always. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. This is that new outfit for Nanon, and then Aina changes her outfit. Both of their old outfits were great. They go with a new look. Everything changes. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for watching. You're welcome. Well, thank you for sharing. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, where do I begin? Yeah, there was new reaction to NGS Headline for September 26th. Yeah. Not as dark in my room anymore like it was before. As you can see the sunlight rising from outside my window. Yeah, I mean, it's past 7 in the morning. That's when the sun usually rises. The sunset. Usually the sun rises around 7 in the morning. Well, still down around 6 something. Like, yeah, it's no longer after dark. Almost no longer, it's not so much dark in my room anymore like it was before when I started. Yeah. It started, it was like, wasn't 7 o'clock yet. It started at 7. Yeah, it's like, well, now I gotta try and play the Ranger class after, well, that's the thing, I haven't actually been able to spend much time playing during the autumn event as I wanted to, sadly. Yeah, I didn't spend as much time as I wanted to because I got too busy with what I'm trying to prepare for next month. Didn't feel like I didn't have, well, those are usually after dark, so I probably could have during the day. Then there's other stuff that I've been doing in spare time. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna have to do something like use some of my, like, hope they use any kind of way of helping with getting more boost experience or something during the event to help with leveling up our classes. Apart from using side tasks from Liame or Yellow that'll do this. Yeah. Unless you had some in XP. Yeah. In EXP like inside your inventory that can help boost your if you're trying to level up those classes. Ha, that's funny. One of the David plays where he goes in David plays in the PSO2 and looking at the collab OS OSH no collab. That's funny. Thumbnail he did for that. I just seen that. Kind of forgot. Well, kind of didn't really forget about it, but kind of. Yeah, the whole. Of course, I just see the whole event. Of course, it's all a lot of what I predicted they would show. And yeah, it's nice that they started off with stuff that has nothing to do with the Halloween event and just do the Halloween event later because the Halloween event doesn't start till October 18th, like they said in there. Yeah, that's nice. New features. It's like, yeah, I was waiting to see what they did for part 2 of the level up classic campaign. Classes haven't played yet. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, if that's, yeah, what I was just talking about a few minutes ago, if I have to switch to gunner or Tector, how was I going to finish those in time? Because I figured, if they were doing those campaigns, would they at least have some experience boosts going around during the season event to help with leveling up the new classes you're trying during the level up campaign? You know, you would think at least to help with leveling them up. Yeah, I mean, didn't seem like there was any experience boosts with trying to help with leveling up your class if you've never played as that class. I guess they figured using the weapon that you start out with, and you never used that weapon, or you never used that class before. Yeah, the already enhanced weapon that you start out with, they probably figured that would just help out enough. Like, really? I don't know. Didn't really seem like it, from my experience trying to level up with just what you call it? Shoot. I forget what it's called. I'm literally just slit landline. Wow. hate when that happens. Like, what was I talking about again? Really? What the heck, man? Yeah, I was like trying to work on some horror videos before I started doing this reaction video. God, it's just me sitting in the dark playing a horror game. Oh my god. You'll have to see what I'm talking about when I get it upload. I know I said a bit of that earlier in the video because that's kind of what I was last trying to do. Like, yeah, I kind of like doing this every month before October. I like to record videos even when I'm not doing them live. Like, mostly I like doing the videos that are just not live, like recording them. It was fun doing that, but so much of my time is like I do them live because the stuff that I do, covering those live is much more, it takes the stress off of it. It's more efficient to get it done with what I do. This is over a time sensitive topic. Like trending topics, those are time sensitive. You gotta grab it while it's hot. Grab it while it's hot. Cover it while it's hot. Otherwise, no longer trending. You got a short time frame from when the event starts from when the event ends. So if you what I used like back then I did used to try and record them and then edit them and then you don't have time to schedule. You gotta get uploaded while the event's still going on. What I used to do before I started doing them live. And doing them live is just a lot more efficient. It takes the load off. Makes it less like, oh, you have anxiety and wondering enough you're gonna get the video finished edited and upload it in time before the event's over. It's a lot better to just do it there and now in the moment as soon as the event begins. That's why when I go live with it, this is how I execute it now compared to how I used to execute it back then. What I do. Yeah. Well, the horror videos, those I just do recorded, of course. Those I do some live. Those I like doing recorded. It's just fun trying to do those recordings and trying to edit them when I try to set up with how I would edit. I guess I'm just talking a little bit of what I was doing earlier before this, but what the heck? I was trying to talk about the NGS headline. Why did I just start talking about that? What the heck? I don't know. Weird why I did that. Yeah. Right, I was talking about the classes. Right, the level up classes at one point. Yeah, that's what I said. I figured if they would give you some experience boosts during the campaign, that'll do level up the new classes if you haven't played as that new class yet. That's not what I've seen from my experience, and it did something at one point where if you have premium, they can help with the level up experience boost. But I do have some inexperience, like percentage inside my inventory, so why don't I just equip that to help level up? Could do that. Maybe I could equip that while just using Battle being yellow. Those are just some ways of doing it, but question is how many Battle being yellow do you have? Aside from also doing like, there's lean main tasks, that's side tasks. Those are the only ways I can think of if you want to try and level up. Depending on the rate at which you're trying to do it. I couldn't do much of that as much as I wanted to. I know I'm pretty sure I said that at one point already, but yeah. Oh well. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish like the gunner class in time for Protector, but who knows? It doesn't look like they just it's like, do they really think like, oh, we'll just throw you an already enhanced weapon and that should be good enough? Like, really, why would they throw any kind of experience boosts like as to help with trying to level up like fast, especially if it's a class you've never used before? I don't know why they would do. They just think an already enhanced weapon would be enough to help with leveling up fast. I'm like, no, it does. It still takes a long time. Like, you're giving me an already overpowered weapon with a class I never used before. But we have to find our own armor to equip for it as we level up. Because you have any sitting around. I was using some of the armor that comes in the seasonal exchange shop. Which is, yeah, it's useful in that situation for sure. That helps. Yeah. I mean, was gonna use the armor I had stored in my storage from what I previously used, and I thought, no, they all don't have complete augments on them. The ones inside the seasonal points exchange don't do. Don't have to worry about the time-consuming process of trying to put augments on your armor or your weapon. That's why they give you an already weapon to start out with that's already fully enhanced, already has augments on it, already has, yeah, already like potential level 6, you know, already has like what, 6 or 5 augments on it already. Yeah, when they did that. I don't know. I don't know why, but what they did, just, yeah, what the heck? What the heck, Sega? Or NGS development team? And why they didn't just make it like it's easier to. It's not easy. Time consuming, unless you have some faster way, like I said before. NX cube. No, not NX. What? Not NX cube. What am I saying? NEX experience. Like if you had the NE experience, they could just click on to help boost your stats. Like laying around your inventory. I got a bunch of those. I could just totally try and use those. Or depending if you have a lot, that'll be a yellow. I'm not sure I have a lot still from the last one I tried using, but that'll be a yellow to level up. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Does that feel like, don't they ever usually get to experience this during seasonal events? I don't remember them usually doing that. Didn't look like they did. I think since it's almost over, and it's almost October, I expect people, because I remember him literally saying during this NGS headline, hey, give it a try, you haven't done it yet. Really, you expect people to try and level up all the way to level 60 or Gunner if they haven't tried Gunner yet, try and finish it? You don't have any kind of support to help with that? Like, give us free inexperience like boost or something. Like you do during the events. I didn't see anything like that. Or I don't remember anything like that. I was like trying to go to certain like locations that do fit with the level I'm currently at and such. It seems like, oh, at least probably like because your weapon and gear, your battle power is reflected by like whatever your gear is, that's what your battle power is, depending on how high it is. You give us an already strong weapon from the start. Like, oh, you're able to go into like rank 3 or rank 2 in like Alio or a 10. But my level's not that high yet. My gear's that high. Kind of weird. Yeah. They do that. Number-based game. They do feel predictable to me. Seems that way from my experience playing them. Yeah. It just feels like it's just greater than, less than. That's just how it always looks to me when I play these games. Type of games. Yet some games try to find some way of putting some kind of trade-off in these number-based games, like RPG games. Like, for example, like, Pokemon uses a rock, paper, scissors thing. Rock, paper, scissors. That's kind of a trade-off. Rock, paper, scissors. The whole triangle rock, paper, scissors thing. So it's not strengths and weaknesses. So they're not just straight up superior in every way just because they're a higher level. Because in reality, no one is ever actually superior in every way. That's just fictional writing. But come on. Because in real life, you're either like a specialist, like you specialize on something, you're only so great at that one thing, yet everything else you don't put time into, you lack skill in. That is the pros and cons of skill. Seriously, every time I've said that before. But I feel like they don't reflect that in video games, because everyone is forced to focus on the same thing. Until you're competing, you're all competing on the same thing, all competing without speed. So to see who's like the fastest in comparison to everyone else. And especially something like that, it's always going to end up one-sided with who's being better. Like Can't do anything about it. You why bother going up again? You're just gonna keep losing to that same person. It'll make it open-ended. It's like, oh, that's part of computing. You don't want to make it open-ended. It's like, it's either a specialist or jack of all trades in real life. Yeah, in these comic books or all this work of fiction, it's like you're either superior in every way or you're inferior in every way. Because that's what it always looks like with how they write it. And you know, someone's what? No, you're either a specialist. There's certain things that they say you focus on a certain thing in life compared to just going off doing other things. Yeah, you're not gonna have anything that stands out. Well, there are pros and cons of being specialist, and yet there are pros and cons of being a jack of all trades. Neither one is just better in every way. That's my point. Yet, so much of what we see in fiction, even in these RPG games, they create this idea of just someone being superior in every way. And it's like, oh, try to overcome the odds of being powerful and such with your, like, as in TSO2 New Genesis, or just TSO2, whatever classic this case. It's like, try to overcome your opponent because you're so overpowered, with your gear, your armor, your gear, your weapons. If not, then you don't stand a chance. I'm like, the logic of how one stands a chance. Just, that's why I've always felt mixed about this. I mean, it's unbearable. That's, man. Ugh. Yeah, you know. How I get into talking about that? I don't know. Well, this is an action RPG game, so I always felt mixed about them. I thought, always kind of like, man, I would like to try and create my own, like, change on this subgenre. Like, I would, if I could change something about the action RPG genre or the RPG genre, something about it, like how the level progression systems work, I would gladly to like try and do that. Like action flip trade-offs in it. I feel like trade-offs don't exist in level progression systems unless you're doing something like in the rock paper scissors effect, like in Pokemon. Like, oh, my higher level, you don't stand a chance. Doesn't work that way in real life. I'm like, what? How can you be superior in every way? No, you're superior in some ways, but can't be in every way because there's no way you could just focus on so many things all at once. That's not how skill works. Skill works where you focus on one thing and you know, it's like a repetition. Just focus on that one thing and repetitively keep doing that same thing. You can only do that with one thing. Can't do that with everything all at once. That's why there's no way you could be better in every way. You see the flaw in that, like, writing? And, like, what? There's just no way someone could be overpowered in every way. No, you have to specialize on something to be spectacular at that one thing. Yet you lack, you know, and all the other things you don't put much time into. That's how skill works. Man. You go in the showers and do something. You know, I feel like why waste all my time spending countless hours into just one thing when I can just as easily, like, pick out the person by fighting dirty. Seriously. You just wasting all that time to spend countless hours when I could just take them out fighting dirty. Yeah, and I don't, who say anything about being fair? It's about taking that person out before he takes you out. Simple, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like I'd rather do than waste time trying to be better than someone. Don't try to beat someone at their own game. Beat them at something that they lack and they're not good at. Oh, they're really good at that, but they're not really good at this because they've spent so much time doing this, but they lack the amount of time. They don't put a lot of time in this, plus you could probably overpower them with that. Since they could overpower you with this, since that's their strength and what they spend so much time in, but they can't overpower you with this. I never really see that. I would like to see if it was actually like more variety in what you could do. Just so narrowed down and so focused on one thing. It's the way they designed it, like, to make it one-sided like that. Like, oh well, that's the whole point of competing, to see who's better, and like, once you do, then what's the point of going up against? Again, their only excuse for that is that, oh, we'll just try and throw you up against another player. You'll never see that player again. You'll never go up against that player again. No, they'll just beat you if you keep going up against them. Always that one-sided. Things like that I would like to try and change up. Make it open-ended. I like how some games do try and make it open-ended. Some games I always mention as an example, they do try to make it open-ended. But no, I feel like there is some RPG that has a lot of in-depth in it. Like, they used rock, paper, scissors. They used, like, a star rank, the rock, paper, scissors, and yeah, the level progresses. That's like 3 factors right there. So they're not just straight up better than you just because they're a higher level. You know? Oh, sure, he's a higher level, but he's a higher star rank. You know which game that does that, then good for you. They also have they call it an affinity, rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, you know which game I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because I don't feel like I don't have to. Yeah, I like how they do that. There's a lot of depth to that. Not just, it's just a higher level, that's it. But there's no real, I feel like there's no real strength or weakness in someone just being a higher level. He's just straight up the higher level, so he's just straight up superior in every way. There's no real strength and weakness in there. I'm like, what? I was like, oh, dude, you're all about overcoming odds. That writing. Like, kind of inspired me to create a fictional character of my own who can counter that kind of writing. Yeah, it's like, oh, why not? Let's see who, like, a character who had a power or the ability to just enforce restriction, like, or enforce jurisdiction upon something that just lacks restriction, lacks jurisdiction, because they break the natural laws of physics or nature, or whatever you want to call it, with their superpowers. There's so many out there. Let's just say this character tries to, tries to restore balance to this already broken universe. There's some people who don't follow the laws of physics in that universe. So he tries to just force them to just balance along with it. Just because it's part of maintaining balance. It's upset balance, the laws of nature, or whatever you want to call it. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's something else. Of course, you know which character I'm talking about, because I talk about throughout most of my videos from time to time. I need to do a separate video that's me specifically talking about that character. His name is Energia. That's the name of the fiction character. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I got into that because, again, I'm talking about these action RPG games, but that's what I feel a lot. Like you see in comic books, man, it's almost like, hey, it doesn't even matter either. It doesn't matter. It's like, oh, it's almost like when you look at, I guess from the writer's perspective, I guess it doesn't really matter if they're overpowered. Who cares if these guys are overpowered? They're overpowered because I made them overpowered. I have full control of the story. I'm the writer of the story. So I have full control of the outcome, the character's actions and decisions, their fate, who lives, who dies, who wins, who loses. Doesn't matter how I write it, because I have full control of the outcome anyway. Writer equals omnipotence. The writers are the true gods. The writers of the story are the true omnipotence. They're responsible for how these characters turn out through how they're written in the first place. So, characters only as powerful as that writer wants them to be. Yeah, so that's why it's like, oh, it doesn't matter if they're overpowered. They know how the story's going to end. They have full control of it. How they write with these overcome odds and everything. Ridiculous. Yeah. And on top, one of those things I always just felt about. Like, oh, I like this kind of stuff, but I also kind of just hate something about it. Yeah. I completely hate comic books. There's some logic I don't like, I see. Not just in comic books and other things. Like, and I'm starting to do something like that. Like, so if I could change that about an RPG genre, like, why not revolutionize it? Bring something different at that. So it's almost like a little bit of what we're used to, but at the same time, a little bit of something different. Like, I'll bring something new to this subgenre if I could do that. But, I don't know how to program. That's the only thing. Programming is the only thing I don't know how to do. But, yeah, it's funny how I started talking about this aside from the NGS headline. But, you know, it's still action RPG related, action RPG. But, yeah, the whole trying to level up your class before the event is over. That's the problem I was getting at. It felt like they didn't give us much support with trying to do that, except for an already enhanced weapon with what class you're trying to use with the gunner and detector. Because I already finished my fighter class. I've been using the fighter class before they had that. So, I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do. I'll have to try and do the things I mentioned. But, yeah, I've been playing much of the autumn during the autumn season event as I want to or intended to, but, still happens. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of what I'm going through in the game right now while the autumn season event's going on. And it's like, oh, of course they're doing it again with part 2. I have to try and see what I can do with Ranger. I saw Force in there. I've not played the Force class yet. Another class I haven't played, Force and Ranger. What thing is Force and Ranger in combination? Force's main and as Ranger sub, or Ranger main and Force sub? Like, I think a weird combination. You shoot bullets with elementals combined. So are you shooting like an ice bullet or a flaming bullet or electric bullet? See what I'm saying? Like, oh, combine those elements from the Force class and you just shoot bullets with Ranger. I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. Well, no, it doesn't work like that in the actual gameplay. Yeah. Like, who needs ammunition when I can just use, I can just fire elemental based attacks out of my assault rifle here. Just like RPG, like you can shoot like a fireball out of your like rocket propelled grenade. Like, what the heck? Yeah, that all. Hey, what? It's text. I'm all out of ammunition, so I'll just use elemental energy. Oh, full thing catches on fire. I love just a rocket propelled grenade that has ice elemental. Like, it just shoot wherever it shoots, it blows up on it, freezes it in its tracks. Now it's frozen. So cold it, frozen because it's ice elemental. If anyone, I'm pretty sure I feel like that has ideas probably thought of in some anime or something. I don't doubt it. They probably have, someone has probably used that kind of idea in some comic book. Elemental energy or elemental attacks. Funny. Well, just firing from a rifle or a gun because we're out of bullets. I mean, that's pretty neat. I think I'd like, if you could combine the Force class and Ranger class together and do something like that. But that'd be a little silly though. Yeah, it makes me think, what if they did do ideas like that with the classes? You get some weird effect by combining certain classes together. But they didn't design the classes in this game to do that. No. They just had their own little attributes and such for that class. I said that right. Yeah, well, the Halloween event in October 18th, though. We got a lot of new features and, issue scratch during this NGS headline. Yeah, I guess when I talk about that stuff, I kind of just got into it. Because that's kind of something I just, I kind of lose myself into when I start talking about what I was talking about there. I was trying to say my thoughts about NGS headline. As I was trying to say my thoughts about something that I'm dealing with in the game, I started talking more on the topic of just RPGs in general. Like, I don't know how I ended up doing that. Yes, this is an action RPG, so that's how I probably ended up doing that. Of course. Yeah. Now they got Starless and Return. Now I'm thinking is the seasonal event only work in Retem, not Alio, from what I've seen in this NGS headline? Don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's dark in my room still, but I'm telling you, it's not as dark as it was before. Maybe from your perspective, it looks like it's still dark. But no, it's not as dark before. What is that? What is that right there? That's not normal. What the frick? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm still alive. What I do? So we're not there yet. It's not horror month, October. Oh, what? Come on, that was clearly my own hand. Well, you saw my own arm. Like, oh, oh, no, we're doing. We're not there yet. It's still only the last week of September. That's why I have the lights out to reflect that. I thought I was going to turn the lights off, but I thought, no, let's keep the lights off just for the whole Halloween thing. Like, you know, they're touching on something of Halloween in this video. Nice that they didn't start out with Halloween at the beginning of the headline, and they show other features and such before the Halloween event. Halloween doesn't begin the first week of October, and only like October 18th. That seems like around the third week of October, third or second. That's what it sounds like. Going on for either two or 3 weeks. I have to look at the calendar and see. Yeah. 18th. Yep, that is the third week of October. So it feels like the Halloween event goes on for like 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. I would have to imagine that that event is over on probably October on Halloween Day, maybe. And that's when the next NGS headline happens on Halloween Day. It's like, what? An NGS headline on Halloween Day? The frick, man? I don't know. Does that mean I'm doing 2, like, videos on Halloween Day? A video for Halloween, you know. I don't know if it'll be Animal Crossing this time. You know, where I go check out Animal Crossing's Halloween event on Halloween Day. I might do something different this year with Halloween than Animal Crossing, but I don't know. I have to figure that out. What do I have? Aside from doing a live reaction on Halloween Day. Yeah, where it's just nothing but horror videos all month long on my channel in the month of October. Yeah, horror games and checking out the Halloween events. Like, this is one in this game, Halloween event here. I was doing an overview on their Halloween event, everything that's new with it, an overview, then try to go in depth and to check it all out, or as much of it as I can, after covering overview. That's what I do. And this attuned is just an example of one of them. When there's so many other games, I try to find a variety of games out there that have like a sizzle event going on in them. This one too is just one of them. Not like I do a particular game on my channel. Yeah, it's like a variety of games on my channel. Because I try and find a variety of games that have something to do with the sizzle event. I do, and sometimes I do playthroughs when I can find the time to do a playthrough. That's what I normally do on my channel. Alright, it's enough of me talking here. When I went from one topic to another like that. It's sitting in the dark. That's not as dark as it was before, because sunlight is up. Well, the sunlight is rising. Alright, it's morning. See? I can show you. Yes, it's dark in my room. Look at that. Sunlight! Oh, the sunlight. Yeah, see how it's not like usually that's pitch black. It's dark. But because I had this lamp in my room, oh okay, yeah, I don't want to show that. I don't want to blind your eyes. Yeah, there's like a lamp right there. A lamp right there that sits behind my computer monitor on the computer. So it sits just over my computer desk and shines down over here on me so you guys can see me in the dark. It's not completely. Otherwise, if I had that lamp off, it would just be pitch dark in here. Pitch dark. That's how dark it would be in my room. What if I did something like I just had night vision on my... Yeah, I should do something like that. Get night vision with my webcam. If I can somehow make my webcam go night vision, where it literally pitch dark in my room, and only light I get is the light from my computer monitor. And you can see me through night vision because it shows night vision through the camera. But if I did something like that, then I would be in total darkness while playing the game. That's gonna make things extra scary. So just getting this light overhead right here, with sunlight. If I turn off all light completely, then it's really freaky. Or Halloween. Horror games, when playing a horror game, it's always trying to play a horror game after dark. That's just how I record them. That's why it was dark in here. That's why I chose to leave the lights off. Because I was before this live reaction video. At least I was trying to prepare for next one. All the horror games that I have already started recording and had to continuous next part on them. Some of them, just be aware because I've already started on so many that I might not just be aware. Some of them might not get uploaded in the month of October because I've already have so many recorded. I usually use the month of October to start recording, to start checking out a new horror game. Because I always try to check out a new horror game every October. And then throughout the year, I try and finish the ones I've already started. That's usually the plan of what I intend to do. That's what I try and do every year on that channel. After the month of October, month of horror. That's because it's the month of horror. Like nothing but horror games. That's all you'll see on that channel. There's nothing but horror games all month long of October. And you are supposed to see me still cover horror games throughout the year, just not as much as in October, because it's nothing but horror in October. But throughout the year, you see a little bit of horror, but not like non-stop throughout the month of October. So that's why it's like that one time a year where I do that. That's just a thing I do on that channel. And alongside that, I just cover the Halloween events that happen there. And yeah, in December, like in the winter, it's just Xmas, Christmas, what do you want to call it? Of course, I know there's like Hanukkah, but that's a good, don't celebrate Christmas. Is there even a video game that does anything for Hanukkah as a seasonal event? A Hanukkah seasonal event. Interesting. I've never seen a single video game do that. Because every seasonal event in there's usually there's usually just Christmas, like Xmas, or whatever the game would call their Xmas, Christmas themed seasonal event in their game around December, whatever they would call it. Some call it Smissmas, 242 calls it Smissmas. Funny. Australian Christmas or something weird. Australian. Australians, what type of gold? That's a Team Lords 2 thing. Or Winter Wonderland and Overwatch. Yeah, the different, what every game does for their, seasonal event. That's what's fun. It's fun to try and find as many games and see what this game does with theirs, and what this game does with theirs. That's why I'm trying to go over on my channel. But I've been trying to find more efficient ways to cover it, so it's less stressful. Takes a load off with how I do it, because on this time-sensitive subject. Yeah. So Tuna Genesis is just one of them that covers in-game events, seasonal events. Well, of course it covers in-game events. A lot of games cover in-game events, but I think it's seasonal events in particular. I try to find as many games and see what they're doing for seasonal event. That's the whole idea. There's no specific game that I have so much focus on. I think that's the thing that some people mistaken for on that channel. And that's why I feel like what I do on that channel and how I go about it is kind of like my own, that's like my own niche on how I try and do something on that channel. Because that's I don't expect everyone to like what I do. Not everyone's gonna like what I do on that channel. I'll do the names, I'll do the down. And then, yeah, I guess it's a little, then I'm gonna try and do the video games. Instead of just straight up like, oh, playthroughs, walkthroughs, let's plays, you know, stuff like that. I wanted to do something a little different. That's why I do that. I started doing that on that channel, of course. I want to do something a little different. Like, take what's already been done and try and add something, like, a little different to it. Like, yeah. Like, what else is there? That's most, you know, that's the thing. That's what I was trying to do when I started doing that on the channel. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm kind of just dragging this on with other things. Aside from just NGS Headline, because that was really what I was trying to do. You know, when I'm talking about NGS Headline, what I reacted to, online just suddenly wanders off to an entirely different topic. That's weird when I do that. Yeah, I don't like it when I do that, but yeah. Yes, I gotta try and finish my Tector and Gunner class if I can before the end of this month. And then it's Hello Horror Month, October. Yeah. Always record those horror games after dark. It's fun trying to do it around this time of year. Wish I would find more time to do it throughout the year. That's what I'm trying to make happen. We don't have to wait till next October to see when the next part comes out. But yeah, I don't like the fact that that keeps happening. Yeah, I'd rather have the next parts happen throughout the year, not freaking October. And that kind of is annoying to me. I don't like that, but I can't find the time. Just, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't like it when it happens either. Yeah, so, yeah, I guess that's all I could really talk about with what we saw. Yeah. Like how they had the zombie motions in the Issue Scratch Monster Masquerade 2023 Issue Scratch. That's funny. Monster. It's like a zombie. Monster Nash. There's the Monster Nash. Yeah, like what? A zombie. Zombie motion. Like, weird. They had like a purple energy ball in the previous one. Sure that Issue Scratch is still available until next month. That Issue Scratch, I don't know if it's still around or not. Probably not going to be for a while. Until Monster Masquerade comes out on October 18th, probably. But wait, yeah. They also said the Mission Pass 25 comes out. Was it that next month? Or is it close around the same time the Halloween event starts in Phantasy Genesis? Monster Masquerade. Halloween event. Yeah. So I thought we'd do another video me checking out the last week of the autumn seasonal event on Wednesday tomorrow after maintenance. See if I can get that finished. Jesus. I don't know if I can, but I gotta find out something. I want to get my Hector Gunner class finished in time to get the commemorative plate for Hector and Gunner. That's what I'm trying to get. I already has one fighter because I play fighter all the time. But alright, we'll see what I can come up with. Hopefully. It's like I'm too busy with the other stuff. I'm also really concerned about trying to get uploaded. Yeah. Alright. I know, I'm kind of talking about mixed things here, aside from just NGS Headline. Like, I would really just like to talk about my thoughts only on NGS Headline, but yeah. Sometimes when I'm talking about something, my mind kind of ends up wandering off a new topic. I know, just mixed topics here. Sorry. Yeah. That bugs me even when I do that. Like, what the frick, man? You should start trying to do more vlogs or something. Like, what? I never know what to vlog about. Well, just talk, man. Like you already do. And you'll suddenly say something. Oh, well, I gotta have things planned out. can't just like say whatever. You gotta like have a point to your vlog, have a point to your video. You can't just blah 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 like just go off and just talk about whatever. I mean, it could, yeah, but yeah, what would be the whole point of the video? How would you go about editing that? It's not really structured. Like the the introduction, then the bullet points of throughout the video, each point you're trying to make, and then towards the end of the video you do the conclusion, like your outro and everything. Yeah, it's almost like writing an essay. Writing a paper, an essay, when you do a video. Almost kind of is like one. Look at that. Yeah, right. Because I know at the end of my reaction videos, I do try and say my thoughts about what went on, and sometimes I start talking about something else. On how to do that, even if it's somewhat in relation to what the video is about. Weird how it goes off from one topic to another. I don't know. That just happens. So. Alright, that's not me trying to talk about my thoughts on some things. Not for really just NGS Headline, but my thoughts kind of just jumped to those other things. Like it had some relation to RPGs and such. That's how I got into doing that. Pizza to the Genesis and action RPG. Yeah, how I did that. That was weird when I did that one point. But, yeah. Alright. Well, that's enough of me trying to talk about my thoughts on it. I guess I just don't have much else to really say about this NGS Headline, other than kind of what we just saw there, what I've already said. Yeah. There's a whole lot of them. Yeah. It's interesting. It's like, oh, they add more to the Red 10 exploration. That's pretty cool. I was like, what? Really? I almost was looking at that as if it was like Lucille exploration. Lucille exploration, now Red 10 exploration. They're just updating Red 10 exploration. Oh, okay. That's cool. They do these little rings that faster travel. Yeah. That's good. So, alright. Yeah. Because at this point of the video, I do start trying to talk about my thoughts after what I reacted to. Usually the case I do. Sometimes I end up talking about a little something else. How I end up doing that. But yeah, alright. That's it for me. Doing this reaction video on the NGS Headline for September 26th, and at least trying to say some of my thoughts on the headline. Like, as I was trying to do that, kind of went from one topic to another like that. Yeah. That's weird. I kind of already explained how that happens. Odd, but yeah. Alright. Okay. That's enough. Yeah. That's it. That's kind of, yeah, just first react and then kind of try to say my thoughts afterwards. That's kind of how I try to do these reaction videos. Thoughts afterwards of what I reacted to. And like, end up talking about a topic that's like, how did I do that? Yeah, I asked myself. I go from one topic to another like that. Yeah, just saying what's on my mind. Pretty much. Yeah. So, alright. Yeah, that's it for me. Finish reaction video on NGS Headline for September 26th. Yeah, yes, I said that. Just, right. Well, I guess if you're new to my channel, this is like one of your first videos online that you've seen, whether you've seen this live or not. Hey, thanks for lurking in the chat, for anyone who's been lurking in the chat. If you just, well, I guess you just got here. You can check my channel introduction video. You can check my channel introduction video if you want. You'll see a little what I do. Aside from reaction videos and sometimes playthroughs when I have time to. That's what I do off the side. Curious enough what I do. If you just stopped online just now, or you've been here and lurking even since the beginning of the video, then hey, thanks for watching this far in the video all the way through. Even if you're not seeing this live. Yes. So, yeah. Thanks for watching whether you saw this live or not. Really. So, yeah, you guys, if you want, I don't know, just let me know whether or not you liked this reaction video, like, with the like button. I guess if you want to, like, you can. If not, that's cool. You know, you can't expect everyone to like something. There's gonna be someone, there's always gonna be somebody who either likes or dislikes. You can't expect everyone in the whole world to like something. No, there's always some people who are gonna like it and some people who aren't. And that's okay. That's how it is. You know? Some people may not like to watch these videos and some people do. But yeah, that's cool. Thanks for stopping by though. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If I see more of these, if you are new, and of course, you can subscribe. Totally up to you if you want to. As now, I notice the bell notification is now part of the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You know how it says personalized and then all? Yeah. Make sure you have it on all so that you don't miss any of my videos, because I tend to do a lot of them like live from time to time from what I kind of cover. So, yeah, that way, because I know if you have it on personalized, YouTube won't notify you of when I have it won't notify you of all my videos that I either upload or do live. That's if you don't want to miss when I do another live video like this, and you do want to see it live. But that's totally up to you. Your choice if you want to do it on personal or all, but just to keep that in mind. Well, who knows, maybe I can see you live next time if you are not seeing this live. Again, if you have the intense live right now, as if you're still here with me lurking. Yeah, if you are, yes, thanks for being here and lurking. Really. I'm very so bad. And except that I'm kind of just saying what's on my mind, mostly. Kinda. Yeah. Of course, the social media description down below too. Want to keep up with everything outside of YouTube, or I can try and keep you up with everything even within YouTube, like through Twitter or Discord. Sometimes we go live on Twitch. You know how that is. Yeah, it's kind of that way with a lot of other people there with everyone's social medias. Yeah, you know how that thing works. You know how it is. You keep in touch, keep up with everything, not miss a thing. Yeah, you know. You know the rest. Of course, it's totally up to you, your choice. If not, thanks for stopping by though. Yes. Really. Of course, plenty other videos out there you can go watch if you're not interested. That's all good. Wait, yeah, sure. Watch whatever you like to watch. Yeah. Alright. So, I guess I'm kind of tired because I was up all night trying to do videos on horror games. Yes, doing a video on the horror game. And then I started doing this live reaction video. Gosh. Was I spooking myself, freaking out while we were playing a horror game? And yeah. Dark room, headphones on, trying to immerse myself in the horror game. Yeah, you don't have to see what I knew when you see them uploaded and scheduled for next month. That's why I chose to leave the lights off in here when I had them off in the first place. Yeah, I'm trying to prepare for next month. What I do on that channel. You want to see that? You're interested? Yeah, you know what to do there. All right, guys. Yeah, that's enough. So anyway, yeah, like always, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time in the next video. Yep. Bye. Ah, like, oh yeah, like, see you later. So I do that live compared to what I used to do it when I'm not live. Big difference. You'll notice that when I do the videos recorded. I like doing the recorded. I seem to do so many of them live. That's the kind of content I create. Yeah, I wish I could do more recorded upload videos and just live video stuff. I'm trying to, for what I do. And if you watch, you probably get why. kind of how it's been. But, you know, things could change. I've been trying to. I've been trying to change how I actually do things. Someone just came in, telling me something. I'm not trying to end it. So, yeah, like already said, like, okay, bye. See you later, guys. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for being here with me live if you were. Congratulations, left. Thanks again for watching. But this far, whatever. Even if you're not since left. Thanks again, everyone. Really. As always, really, I do appreciate it. Thank you for everything everyone has done as a support you have given towards me. Really, I do mean it. I mean, I guess I'm not sure how else to tell my appreciation. I feel like I've been trying to think of something. Maybe you guys kind of help me out with that. No, I remember asking that since my anniversary vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get to some of that stuff. But I'm not gonna do another. I'm not gonna do the community night. I guess I was kind of started trying to do that when I started a poll on what videos you'd want to see me start doing. Remember when I started doing that? A poll? I did a poll recently with, like, which you want to see me do finish first? FNAF or Lou wants to play? I guess that's kind of an example. What I was kind of doing with the whole community night thing, but hell, not really. Kind of. Yeah. Next weekend or next Friday is Emily Wants to Play because FNAF already won. And that was just past Sunday when I covered it. And okay, what am I doing? Yeah, bye. I didn't say I was ending it. What am I doing? Yeah, see you later, guys. When you're live, you're live. You never know what to expect. I might end up doing it. I guess that's sort of why I was going to do it live. Yeah. Later, guys. Thanks again. Bye. Thanks for watching. We're doing this live reaction video. Me live reacting to the NGS headline. That's September 26, 2023. Thanks again, Hero Ryan. And sorry I didn't say much about a lot more thoughts on the NGS headline. I thought I would. I guess I didn't have a whole lot of thoughts on this NGS headline. Yeah, sorry about that. Kind of feel a little annoyed by that. It's like, what the frick, man? Yeah, what the heck? I said the best I could with what I saw in there. Yeah, can't wait for the Halloween event. Yeah, of course. Sure. So yeah, thanks again. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Yep, see you later. Yep. Bye, yeah. Bye, yeah. Bye, yeah. 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 Bye, yeah. Bye, yeah.